last night, me and my two friends from London, we went out in Walking Street, and one of them left early. He drank too much, so we were basically a man down. And at this point, we were in Miss Club, and we saw a guy with a table. He looked like he was alone, so we asked if we could join his table, and he said sure. He was half German, half Thai, but from Germany, and we thought, great, this is like a half-time substitution. We just sub him on, put him in midfield, and me and my friend will go up top, strikers, and he'll be the efficient midfielder holding the line. He seemed cool at first, very friendly, very nice guy, very friendly, a bit too friendly, but that's fine. But things got a bit weird as the night went on. Things got a bit weird. He started to say some funky things. Started to ask me and my friend separately if we like gangbangs, and threesomes with two guys. So it was quite specific, some of the things that he was asking. It made my spider senses tingle, one could say. And then I asked him if he fancied any of the women in the club that we were in, and he said to me, "The problem is, I only like Aina." I was like, wow, well that's interesting. That's everyone has their niche, everyone has their preference. Up to you, as the Thais would say. So yeah, we chilled with him. He tagged along. We went to a few other bars, but then he just started to say weirder and weirder things. And actually, at one point, he said, "I actually like guys," and I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, you're gay. That's fine." And I guess I'm not looking to change your algorithm. I can't, can I? So as long as you don't try anything with me or my friend, we're all good. I didn't say that, but I was just like, yeah, cool, whatever. You're gay. But then he said, "Oh, I'm just joking." I'm just joking. I was like, okay, weird joke. Wasn't funny, but swiftly moving on. And then my friend started dancing with a girl, and then he said to me, "Oh, that girl is so lucky." I was like, oh gosh. Well, I don't think you were joking back there. I don't think you were joking. It's okay if you're gay. It's okay if you're gay. And then he said, "No, I'm not gay. I'm not gay." And then about 20 minutes, 30 minutes later, he said, "I'm half Thai, and in Thailand, you are a 10 out of 10. I was like, okay, giving me ratings now. It's also gay, but I appreciate the compliment. A compliment's a compliment. I'll take it. But I was getting a bit uncomfortable at this moment. I'm not going to lie. I was getting slightly uncomfortable. And then after, he continues to say very zesty things. Let's be honest. He starts speculating about my friend's manhood size and even my manhood size. And then he offered me a smoke of his vape. I said, "That vape might be turning you gay, my friend. Please. I know you Germans are a bit different with things. You're into that Uftenscheiser kind of stuff. But I'm personally a bit more straight and narrow. I don't mind that you're gay. You don't need to pretend, but just chill with the gay comments. It's making me feel a bit uneasy." But he didn't stop. So in the end, I just left, and I ended up going home early, and I blocked him. And then my friend went with the girl. So yeah, that was the story.